morning, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how I edit drone footage. We're going to be doing live editing of some drone footage that I got yesterday at the coast, which you saw me going a minute ago and getting the drone out and starting flying. And you also saw at the beginning the edited drone footage that we're going to be doing now. So I've got a completely unedited timeline with 4 drone clips on, and we're going to be going through the 3 stages of editing. The 3 stages of editing are: first is just the cutting, second is the color grading, and third is the sound design. So I've basically already done the cutting. There's the 4 clips on the timeline. They're all a good length. They're all the good part of the clip with good movement, which should make the video interesting. And now we go through and color grade. What I edit on is LumaFusion, and the color grading isn't great on it, but it works. And I always start off by applying a LUT. LUT stands for Look Up Table, so it's kind of like a more fancy filter. Then I go into the adjustments tab and just make some fine adjustments depending on the shot, changing the saturation, brightness, and the midtones, highlights, and shadows. And that gets a nice look on each footage, on each shot, to make it look as best as it can. And now I've done all the shots, that is all of the color grading done, and now I'm going to sound design. Sound design is probably, I would say, the most important part, because it goes from making the shot look like video on a screen to feeling immersive, hearing all the sounds around you. And the way I get sound effects, which is obviously what sound design is on Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound is what I think is the best place to get music and videos for any YouTube video. There is a 30-day free trial if you use the link in my description, and they do both music and sound effects. And yeah, that's what we're going to be using for editing this drone footage. As this is at the coast, for each shot there needs to be like waves crashing, as that is really what you hear when you're at the beach. So I'll apply that to each of the shots. For the ones that's close to the sea, I'll make it louder. For the ones that's further away, quieter. And then I'll also use slightly different sound effects, so it's not just the same sound the whole time. There's a bit of difference between each shot. Then also for the drone shots that are higher up, I'll have some wind sound effects, because I guess that'll be what you hear when you're higher up in a drone, because there's wind high up, I guess. And then also just some other sound effects like seagulls, because there's seagulls at the beach. And yeah, that is the sound design all done. And that means that the clip is all done. There's a couple of final adjustments, like fading in from the beginning from black, just to, I don't know, start the video. And there we go. That is how I edit my drone footage. That is all done. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe on what it does. Also, make sure to use the link in the description for Epidemic Sound. Link in the description gives you a 30-day free trial. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.